How does it feel to be from Flint, Michigan?
I just feel like an ordinary state, but like since it's always known as being like so bad, it's just people look at me differently sometimes. Sometimes they don't.
How did the water crisis personally affect you and your family?
It affected us badly because for a long amount of time we didn't have clean water to wash up or even drink. So we went like weeks without clean water. So I'm talking like a lot of pop and soda, which is bad for us, but we had to adapt to it.
Have you heard about the water crisis in Flint, Michigan?
I have. It's been going on for a few years now.
Do you know what really happened and how the water actually got contaminated?
The city had contracted an outside company to fix the pipes, and either they didn't do it right or they used the wrong materials, and since then it's degraded over time.
Do you feel like the state of Michigan is doing their job correctly?
I feel like I don't think it's the state's fault, it's probably just the individual's fault whoever hired that company. Right now, whether it's their responsibility or not, I'm not really sure. I think it's more of a city's responsibility.
If you could help or give any advice or any support, what would you do?
Get your pipes checked. I'm not. It's really, at this point, there's nothing really an individual can do. It's just one of those things that just happens to you. You can't really prepare for it.
If you were in this situation, how would you deal with it?
If it had been going on for years like it is now, by this point I would have either moved out or been looking to move. There's no way you could raise a family in that kind of situation. Right?
How would the perspective of one person living in Flint, Michigan differ from somebody who's 12 states away, hearing about the water crisis?
It's not really something we have a lot of experience with. Like, every once in a while we get a hurricane that'll mess with the water supply, like what happened in St. Pete a few years ago. But we don't have any kind of experience like that. So it's really difficult to put yourself in that situation where you have to rely on bottled water and your kids are getting sick from all that. So they'll definitely have a different opinion on government than I do, because they're more involved with their government than I'll ever be, hopefully. So.
What was the public's outlook of the water crisis when you heard it from your perspective? Like, how did everybody act? What did they do? What immediate things were done?
It was like already bad state, so like with the killing and all that. Like I would say, for me personally, like what I experienced was a lot of it went down for a little bit because when situations like that happen, more people are like known to come together. So I would say like the water crisis kind of helped us, but at the same time like it brought us down. I feel like it did more good than bad when it comes to me, because I seen like a lot of people come together and there wasn't as much violence. Like people off the streets, and I just seen people helping other people just because like we was going through the same struggle.
So basically everybody seemed to be on the same page because of the water crisis and all that crazy stuff probably on social media and on the news and all that stuff that was going on.